My wife and I just got back from an amazing safari that we booked through Embark Exploration Co. It was incredible, but before we left, one of the biggest questions that I had was, what are the safari vehicles actually like? A lot of the time that you're on a safari, you're in the vehicle. What they're like kind of matters. I'm just going to say so. So I'm going to talk about what the outside looks like, as well as what you can expect on the inside of these. But first, let's start with the outside. So for the most part, you're dealing with a basic off-road vehicle. All of these safari vehicles look very similar. You're dealing with maybe either a Land Rover or a Land Cruiser platform, and then they have all the kind of standard safety equipment, 2 spares in the back, brush guards, etc. But there are some kind of cool little extras that I noticed on the Embark vehicles that I thought you might want to know about. If we come around to the other side, we also have the snorkel, so if you do have any river crossings or stuff like that. Also up here, we actually have an awning, so in the case that you guys decide to have a picnic outside for lunch, maybe in an area where you're allowed to do so, you can technically pull this awning out and create a little area right here to have a picnic lunch, which is a really cool idea. These windows actually can come out completely. Right up in here, there's some latches where you can just take this whole window out and just have a lot of air. So that's a whole other option. They obviously open as well from the inside. They're locked, but they open. So you can either open them while you're in there or take them out completely. Now, I'm just gonna hop in here really easily. There's also, right here, there's some handles you can kind of pull yourself in with. So that's kind of nice. Okay, they've got some umbrellas for you so that you're covered there as well. Also, I can stand up now. I'm standing all the way up. That's because this roof goes up so that you have a better view on the animals. I mean, it's really nice to be able to just kind of stand up. You spend a lot of time in these trucks, and it's like you don't want to sit down all day long. So it's nice to be able to stand up and kind of stretch your legs. This just lifts up really nicely. There's some really nice padding right here, so when you are sitting against that, it doesn't feel so hard on you. Personally, I like the detail. I'm kind of a detail person. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overall seats here, so you can have 6, maybe 7 people in here besides yourself. And these seats have cushions on them. Okay, so there's the actual seat, and then there's another cushion on top. So I've noticed that the roads that you drive on here are really bumpy, right? There's a lot of movement going on. When I say bumpy, I don't mean like your normal average bumpy road that you might be thinking of. I mean legitimate ongoing washboard, bam, 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 bam. But I find that these seats are exceptionally comfortable. You don't feel in any way like it's kind of a burden to you. It just kind of absorbs everything. These armrests come up to make it a little bit easier, like this. Really, really convenient. Now we also have back here a cooler. This cooler will house the water or any other drinks that you bring or that the guide brings. Also notice back here we have a power station, okay, right there. Now that power station means that you can charge equipment or phones or cameras if you're me. We also have a lot of cup holders. So there's this one, so there's 2 on each side in the back. One back here, as well as one on the other side that you can't see now because there's a cooler right there. So if you wanted the 2 front seats, 1 cup holder, another one that could be used as a cup holder, one up here. You've got these extra little cases right here, areas that you could put stuff, and that's on both sides. So you've got that right here. You've got one right up here, and then these 2. So you really have a lot of storage space. So it's kind of nice if you just kind of bring a small backpack. You can kind of load those things up, snacks. Now in the front, if you worry about safety or curious about safety, they've got a radio right here. That radio is used for a couple of things. One of the things is obviously for safety. So if you break down or something were to happen because you are in the middle of nowhere, you want to be able to contact people to come help you if you need the help. So they can use that for that, but you'll also find that your guide uses that a lot for contacting other guides to kind of figure out where the animals are. Or if there's a really cool sighting that you need to check out, they're going to be on that radio, making sure that they're in contact with everybody so that they can get you over to that. I don't know if all safaris vehicles are like this, but I assume that they are. They are manual transmission. Might not seem like much, but to me that's actually really important because if you've ever driven an automatic and something goes wrong, it can be a lot harder to get the battery restarted. For instance, manual transmission, you can pop the clutch, start that battery right back up. It's not that big of a deal. There's a lot of attention to detail. And then again, you stand up on this seat right here, boom, and you've got a ridiculous view. I mean, look at this. Unobstructed. So now you're unobstructed and you've got animals that are this tall, right? Elephants and stuff looking eye to eye and there. That's a pretty simple rundown on what these safari vehicles are going to look like or what you can expect from them when you hop in one. So if there's any questions, definitely reach out and let us know. Look at this guy. He's twice my size. How do you feel? You feel pretty comfortable?
It's great.
You have a lot of leg room?
100%.
Check this out. Okay, what about now? Do you feel like you still have good room?
Oh, 100%. One thing important for me was the leg room.
Let's see back here. Yeah, you're still golden, right?
Yeah, if I want to stretch out, I can put my leg right here.
Okay, stand up real quick. Let's see. Yeah, you're still not even close to the room. You got more than enough headroom.
This is my favorite spot, actually, right here.
It's nice. So regardless of size or build or anything like that, height, you'll be good. You'll be golden. So otherwise, you know where we're at. Ask us a question if you have any questions. And that's what the trucks look like. But you should definitely come check it out because it's kind of amazing. We'll see you soon. Take care now.